Our next speaker is Patti Martinson. Patti is a long-term Rapid City resident, a graduate of Western Dakota Technical Institute, and an employee of Monument Health. She has been a long-standing board member of the Black Hills Center for Equality, Equality South Dakota, and a past board member of suicide prevention organizations. Patti's topic is arts and culture, and she is going to present on the Black Hills Pride Festival. Please welcome Patti.
Thank you. Can I have the microphone? Close to 20 years ago, I attended my first Pride Festival. The photo, There we go. Yeah, the photo you there, that's of me. I was a volunteer at the South Dakota Pride Festival, which is what it was called back then. This was in 2007, and it was held at the Whispering Pines Campground. This wasn't the first gathering of the gay and lesbian people, but one of the first sizable gatherings in the Black Hills. That festival in 2000 drew 150 people, and we had singers, vendors, dancers, and performers. If you didn't stay at the Whispering Pines Campground, you could stay at Camp Michael, not too far away. The black and white photo is probably more representative of Pride festivals prior to 2007. Just a handful of people gathering in private spaces like the campground. In 2011, the Black Hills Pride Festival started properly. We moved into Rapid City, and it was still just a small gathering, either in Old Storybook Island or at a parking lot in the businesses. So it was still small. We still had a couple hundred people. We still had the same type of vendors and performers, but it was still small and sort of insular. In 2011, we moved to Wilson Park. And these photos here are representative of that. Wilson Park was a game changer. In a couple of years, we went from a couple hundred people to close to 1,000. The visibility, the fact that it was just off of Mount Rushmore Road, it was, for a lot of people, this is their first Pride Festival, not only for the gay and lesbian community, but also for allies. The photo you see here, these group of individuals, they were a part of a lawsuit to recognize same-sex marriage. This was also the first kind of public space that we had to bring awareness to the issues that were important to the community, to the wider community.
Patti.
In 2018 and 2019, we moved to Memorial Park. We were kind of not sure about this, because even though we had like 1,000 people with Wilson Park, we thought Memorial Park was a little too big for us, but we decided to take that leap. And you can see just the photos here of the crowd. And again, it was something of another game changer. As of 2024, we were getting down to 3,000 to 4,000 attendees. And from just maybe a handful of vendors, we had 80 plus vendors. And this is not just small organizations. This was city governments, this was nonprofit organizations, this was national organizations, this was churches, this was retail. We even had folks come in from out of state just to be a vendor at our Pride Festival. And for the first time last year, we were able to do our Black Hills Pride Parade, the first one of its kind in the West River area. And as to the future, well, the future is the community. And we quickly realized that it wasn't just about Black Hills Center for Equality anymore. It was always has been a volunteer-driven event to do Pride. Just a handful of us from the board members, a handful of people in the community, just doing the best they can and putting the best Pride Festival for the community at the area at large. So the future is the community, the people in the community. We have Cynthia Grace. She's a drag queen and runs the Drag Collective. This is Patrick Fitzsimmons. He's Dixie Divine and runs some drag shows over at Abby's. Uniting Resilience will be having their second Two-Spirit powwow And Liberty and Justice was our partner for our Pride Festival last year. They'll be our partner for not only the Pride Festival, but for the parade. And Gender Expansive Advisory is just another part of a Pride. It's not just limited to June or July. We think Pride should be year-round. And what I recognized over the years is that the Pride Festival was mostly from an insular, sort of a close-knit group of people. But once you're able to get into that public space, you're able to see more people who look like yourselves, who are people who are different from yourselves, and it's all fabulous. We are all fabulous people in the community. And we also learned the city has been a great partner for us throughout these Pride festivals, particularly the Parks and Recs Department and the Police Department. We've been have a very strong relationship to make sure that these Pride festivals are safe and fun for everyone, not just for the gay and lesbian community, but for the greater community at large. And we can expect that continuing partnership in the future. So the future is the community, and the community is doing great things.